Hello? Do you mean we need to sacrifice ourselves for the sake of people? Yes. For the sake of the Word of God? Yes. 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 Are you to die on the cross? On the cross? On the cross? Are you to die on the cross again? No. One man's already done that. You can't do that because you don't have the heart to do it. That's not your portion. But are you to sacrifice your pride for people? Yes. Are you to sacrifice your sweat for people? Yes. Your work? Yes. Are you to sacrifice your what else can people sacrifice? Money, time, effort? Yes. If it's going to help the next person even think about Jesus, yes, the sacrifice must be made. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling me that. Now I'm telling you that. Hallelujah. Because when I heard the voice of the Lord say this to me, when I heard this, well, then I heard the Spirit say that to me. And then he said, okay, now you got to tell me. And that's why I had to come here live today, as opposed to trying to. I never edit anything as it pertains to this podcast, but I want to give it to you in a sense, how I got it. And I didn't want to take anything away from it. And I want you to hear every mistake I make, every stumble I had, every time I'm trying to search for the right word. Yeah, I want you to hear all that. Because if you can't love my mistakes, then you don't love me. Yeah, hey, it's like a husband loving a wife, or a wife loving a husband. Look, you've got to love their mistakes. You've got to love the mess. Okay? Because everybody doesn't have it all together. Most people don't have it all together. Even those in Christ are still messy. Because we're still wrapped in flesh, and flesh still wins some days. Now, as a mature saint, your flesh should win less, way more or less. 9 times out of 10, your flesh should lose. And in fact, I believe in the Spirit. At some point in time, as you are mature, it's possible. I believe it's possible. That's just my belief. It's possible that your flesh will lose 10 times out of 10 if you actually are walking in the Spirit in full. Only by what the Word of God says. That if all those things that love is, virtue, the virtue, the knowledge of God, the patience, the discipline, the godliness, the brotherly kindness, the love. And he said, if those things are in you and they abound, he said, you should never be barren nor unfruitful. You should never be without the fruit of God. You'll constantly be producing the fruit of the Spirit. You'll never come up short. And in fact, the Word says you'll never fall. I believe that's in Peter. I want to say 1 Peter. I always mix up the two, whether it's 1 or 2 Peter, but I believe it's in 1 Peter. Might be the first chapter. Maybe not. Maybe the 3rd chapter. Or the 2nd. You can go search that. But my thought and my meaning for being here today live is to talk to you about love. truly, I want you to get it down on the inside. That if we got everything else right, we got to get the love thing right. Because nothing else matters. We can have 100 things stacked on top of, if we don't, look, we can have 100 things right. If we don't have that love factor, it means nothing. You can give your body to be burned, that's what the word says. It means nothing without love. Nothing. Prophecies will fail. Prophecies will go away. For 1 Corinthians 13. All these, everything, faith, everything can be washed away. Love is what's going to last. Love is what's going to take you to the kingdom. Love. Because that's what the kingdom is. It's a kingdom of love. Without it, you are nothing. You have nothing. There is nothing. Love has to be the main ingredient in your life, in your walk with Christ. If that's what you're seeking, if what you're seeking is heaven one day, then love has to be there. Love the Lord with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul. Love your neighbor as yourself. That's what matters. That's it right there. You don't have to be able to pray good. You don't have to be able to read good. You don't have to be able to host a Bible study. You don't have to write a book. You don't have to do anything. Your name doesn't have to be preacher, apostle, prophet, prophetess, deacon, deaconess, missionary, minister. You don't need a title. You don't need to be quote unquote anybody in the building, in the church building. Hello? You don't. Because if you love the Lord with all your heart, and all your mind, and all your soul, and you love people as you would your own self, you have a place in the kingdom of God. And that's the truth. Despite it all, love will see you through. Love is the key. Love is the access code. It's LOVE. That's the code. That's the password. That's how you unlock everything. It's love. It's not wisdom. It's love. Hello? I want you to get it down on the inside. I love the Lord so much. I love Him so much that I can't help to love people. He says, so who do you love first? Do you love people first? Do you love God first? Well, because the love of God is in me, I love people. I can honestly say I didn't love people before. I didn't. I didn't love people like that. I didn't care about nobody. But because I love the Lord, and because the love of the Lord is in me, because the Spirit is in me in full, my love has changed. And now I love everybody. I want everybody to succeed. To succeed must be there. And I have to act accordingly. And that is because of the love of the Father that's in me. Now you have to get to your knees or sit at your seat or however it is that you need to. The authority had a gun. Or let's say somebody just was robbing you and said, get down, put your hands in the air, get down on the floor. All that stuff is a sign of surrender, showing them that they are in power. So God just wants you to show Him that He's in power. Surrender yourself. Surrender. Surrender yourself. to Him and allow Him to change you from the inside. Lord, the song said, Lord will make me clean inside. Lord will make me clean inside. Yes. But you've got to surrender to Him. You've got to surrender your inside to Him. Your heart. You've got to surrender it to Him. Your mind. You've got to surrender it. That's how you will get all the things that you desire. Truly. Because when you get that love in your heart, your desire will be for that of God, or what God would have for you. And then you'll know how to use it. Because the love of the Father is in you. Hello? And that's the main thing. Because if you have something you don't know how to use, it's just there. Hello? Let the love of the Lord rest inside of your hearts. Let the love of the Lord rest inside your mind. That you will change into that man or woman that He's calling you to be. Let love be without hypocrisy. Hate that which is evil and hang on to that which is good. Hello? Love the Lord with all your heart, with all your mind, and with all your soul. And love your neighbor as yourself. You must have love, or it means nothing. Truly, I hope you give your life to Christ. Those that might be listening that have not given their life to Christ yet, I hope you sacrifice yourself for the sake of the Lord and turn from whatever it is that you think you must have. And I hope you hold fast to Him and grow in Him and grow in love and grow in grace and attach yourself to this love factor that you need to make it in. There's only one way. There's only one way. There's only one way. That's Jesus. And Jesus is love. God is love. Jesus is love. The Holy Spirit is love. Hello? So I'm reaching out to you to say, love, love, love. Let love abide. That is the main ingredient. That is the love factor. I love you, and I hope you got something out of this. I'm David Brewer. This is Sound Doctrine.